It's me, and you already know that. When we last left our heroes, vigilante heroes. When we last left our heroes on the Dead Dragon Society.
I just wanna dance for the hell of it, hell of it.
You see Elder Tromple kind of flying above.
I step slightly to the left and I go, hear me out. Picture this. Close your eyes. Picture this. 3 dwarves walk into a bar. Which is weird, because they're in single file. You would think the third one would miss it. And a halfling walks into a bar. It was a pretty low bar. And I cast hideous laughter.
Puff my chest out, get my arms into the 2 watermelon configuration, and mentally create a telepathic link where in his head he just hears, "Get down, there's a bomb in there!" And casting Dissonant Whispers.
I put out my palm and I say, "I am Iron Man." And I cast Eldritch Blast. And a beam of crackling energy streaks toward the creature.
Jay is holding his arm out and he looks at you and he goes, I think we can do this, guys. He's looking hurt. Okay, pause. What are you doing, Max?
Honestly, at this point, I've stopped picking up Silmammon, and I've just started talking to villagers. I've gotten to know Heather really well.
Let's play this out. So, Max, do you think there's any way you could maybe lift up this big box that's on top of me?
Oh, I am so sorry, Heather. Listen, that's really heavy, and I'm not the strongest. But you know what? I know the guy in charge of village protection business.
Yeah?
And I will get him to you as soon as we can.
You need to put the pedestal back.
Trogrum, take the pedestal and run. We've got this.
I don't believe you. I am here to protect people, and I would be leaving you. I cannot leave you, although I appreciate the vote of confidence.
I'm going to play what looks like I'm playing on my flute, but all you hear is a whoop, and then right in the space above my head where he's floating, you just hear a shattering his eardrums to the best of my ability.
So as I'm talking to Heather and her life is slowly slipping away, she's telling me about high school drama, things she wished she would have said to Bridget. I hear the shatter in the distance, and I kind of look over there, and in my heart, I know you guys are fighting, but I also know there's only 5 minutes till we die anyways, so I stay with Heather.
Oh, you only got one life, so make it feel like sunshine.
Hi, my name is Paige Raymond. I play Anne O'Neing, regionally renowned one-woman band in the Forgotten Realms, on a personal journey to do her village proud by racking up fame and good fortune. Longtime friend of Horatio Rumbuckle, an arch nemesis, but also a very good friend of Peanut the Squirrel.
What level of fame are you trying to it? You're already regionally renowned.
Ideally, I would love to be like Interstellar level of fame.
Like Mr. Worldwide or Interstellar?
Interstellar, yeah.
Mr.
I would
Multiplane.
LA.
Mr.
Yeah.
Multiplane.
So is it
Multiplane. That's kind of what I'm going for. Yeah.
multiplane?
Yeah, there's a lot of dimensions.
Multiplane famous.
Yes.
I want to be Astral Pitbull.
I can't say it better than that.
My name is Pat Salambia. I play Trogrum, the half-orc barbarian. He has a mechanical device infused in his chest that provides him the magic of the weave that powers his rages. And he has his device that is tied to the fate of his village that is currently broken, and he is on a quest to figure out how to fix this arcane engine.
Describe your human parent.
My human parent?
This is the warm-up now.
Aren't you a half orc? If you're a half orc, who's the other half?
Oh, that's a good question.
Actually, yeah,
exactly.
what is the other half?
Yeah, be ready. I'm giving you all one.
This is the warm-up.
So Trogrum came from a line. He comes from the line of village protectors. So his father was a village protector, and he was human. His mother was a half orc, and but
That
very
makes you a quarter orc.
Oh, that's a good point. Oh, man.
Wait.
Frank is sharp today. You have a couple extra cups of coffee, or what's going
Does
on?
it have to
Yeah.
be human, or could it be half orc, half quarter orc, making him 75%?
Or is it all just all half orcs all the way down?
It could, yeah, that's true.
No, you're ready. Write the canon. Here we go.
And so right from the jump, though, if you are born into the lineage of being the village protector, you actually don't have much of a relationship with your parents, in that you are trained from the jump to be the village protector.
Oh,
Yeah.
That's a sly move there on your point, part. Not to have to think of that.
That's right. Who knows?
That history.
It's a very traumatic experience.
Yeah.
He doesn't like talking about
That's
He
it.
right. I hate
assumes
sand.
that the
It's
other-
coarse and rough and gets everywhere. But you are not sand, and that is why I love you.
He assumes the parent
I
was
don't
a
get
human.
that reference.
Star Wars. Oh my gosh.
And then we can't help you.
My name's Matt Callahan. I play Horatio Rumbuckle. He's a former circus master, a street performing partner with his best friend Peanut the Squirrel, friends with Anno Neeing, and formerly on the run from a noble, now adventuring with a merry band of adventurers looking for what was taken from Peanut.
How did you come to acquire Peanut?
That's a great question. Peanut, so as a forest gnome, I actually have a very close connection with nature. And when we were pretty high up in the north, I walked into a very strange glade. It was surrounded by kind of very ethereal looking mushrooms and, fanciful lit insects floating around. And nature just seemed to stop when I walked in this glade. I was just kind of going on a walk from the camp. We were traveling in between regions where our circus was performing in, and out of nowhere, as the sound of nature just kind of subsided and stopped, I decided to take that silence and whipped out my flute to just play a little ditty on the flute. And to my surprise, in response to that music, one little bit of sound from nature returned, and that was just a tapping of an acorn with the beat of my flute on the side of a tree. Lo and behold, it was Peanut himself, clearly drawn by the musical energy, and a clearly natural-born performer himself. He walked up to me, and ever since,
They've been
we
in
have
love.
become close friends.
In love.
Wow, what a talent.
Muskrat love? Is that right? No? Mm-hmm. Yeah?
But squirrel.
Yeah. But squirrel.
Squirrely love.
Squirrely love.
My name is Jorge Bardales Joyner. I play Maximilian DuPont, a chubby merchant kid who is now trying to figure out who he is without the revenge. What do you got for me? Try to work with that.
When was your last therapy session?
When was the last time you successfully got
What's
revenge
that?
on anyone?
Successfully did what?
When was the last time you successfully got revenge on anyone?
Okay, all right, let's relax.
That's a good one. That's a really good one. I was going to go
What did you learn from it?
describe your first sale.
Shit, that's good.
That's fucking phenomenal.
It was beer. It didn't go well.
That was the first one.
It wasn't even a sale. He gave it to him. That's why it didn't go well.
And also,
It's called establishing relations.
Let's just say
The first one's free.
Spend money to make money.
let's just say there's a reason why I'm constantly riding your coattails.
My name is Frank Chipone the Elder, and I play Theo Blackthorn, a rough around the edges aspiring warlock. I guess he's no longer aspiring, being level 5, but a very prosperous merchant who came to warlocking later in life. I'm accepting no further questions.
What's the most awkward interaction you've had with your patron?
That he just doesn't show up. I see my patron comes to me in a state that I call the dreaming, and I've only ever seen him while asleep, and he appears as this vague, merchant, but in rags, not well to do like Theo. And I just remember the second time I had seen him, when Theo had realized the power that he bestowed upon him every time he came to him in the dreaming, Theo fell to his knees and tried to grab at his at his patron's legs and beg him, please give me more power, and was just crying and sobbing because his patron would rarely come to him. And then he woke up and he was clutching a pillow and crying in his bed.
It's really embarrassing and awkward.
And then you woke up and you had your hand in a bowl of warm water and you pissed yourself. Oh, that patron, he's the worst.
Hi, everybody. I am Frank Traponi, the DM, the younger of the two. I have created this world for all of us to play in. Well, no. Gygax created it. I play around in it too. Anyway.
I was also trying to think of a word for you. I was like...
And... Frank,
question.
If you're at a really quick one, if you're at a party and there's someone coming around like being the entertainer, would you rather it be a close-up magician or a juggler?
Oh, close-up magician.
Mm-hmm.
Fun story.
Better question. No, I'm just demanding a better question. Sorry.
What's the most awkward encounter you've ever had with a parent?
Oh, like a
We're just getting into his personal life now.
Crazy enough, same story.
Okay, sorry, really quick one. There is a binary in this world. People who love the Subway bread smell and people who hate the Subway bread smell. Where do you lie on the spectrum?
Ooh.
Okay, so 3 questions. I actually like it. It doesn't...
You've disappointed him.
The sigh said it all.
You've disappointed him.
It was a sigh. It was like an understanding.
The big thing for me is like I'm fine with it while I'm at Subway. I'm not fine with it how it sticks to your clothes and stays on you for 2 weeks.
Mm-hmm.
Does it?
I've never noticed this.
Subway, Jimmy John's, or Jersey Mike's?
Jimmy John's.
Jimmy John's,
Jimmy
baby.
John's.
I'm not a big fan of Subway.
I knew there was a reason I was friends with this.
I mean, I love Subway.
cigarette
Think about that sponsor.
I think Jersey Mike's is at least problematic out of the ownership.
Really?
I mean,
What's wrong with Jimmy John's?
didn't they get caught like hunting big
he's a big
hunting
game hunter.
hunting?
Yeah, I don't know if he was illegal, but he's definitely...
That's where he gets the meat.
That's right. That's why it's so good. That's why it's so confusing. You're like,
We
where'd
got
this
the meat.
turkey
That's
come
a whole
from?
different franchise.
Fuck, that's a good sandwich.
So my magic story.
Oh, we're going back to that.
Right, yeah.
It was freshman year or sophomore year of high school, and I fell in love with close-up magic. And I was teaching myself this magic trick, and I was like flitting with the cards in class. I was being very discreet about it. I was the first row, just having the cards all over my desk. and the teacher stops the class and takes away my cards and yells at me for gambling in the middle of her class.
What?
Playing some 3-card money in the middle of the classroom.
And that was the most awkward encounter with a parent when I got the phone call.
Yeah, sorry, no, he's just
Frankie was
practicing
gambling.
close-up
Frankie's
magic.
suspended for gambling in school. What?
My mom picked up the phone, and I had to be on the phone with all 3 of them.
It kind of is the same story. Wow.
And she was just telling how I was gambling in the middle of class, and I was doing I was just being a bad influence. And then the phone call ended, and my mom looks at me and goes, "Okay, but what were you really doing?"
I have another question for Frank.
And I told her I was practicing my magic, and she laughed and said, "That's funny. Don't get caught again."
That's more like you, yeah.
Would you be more disappointed if your son was running a gambling ring or running a close-up magician's guild in school?
Well, first of all, I'll say that I was an absentee dad. I don't know that story at all.
Jesus, all right.
I know you guys don't tell me anything. I think I would be disappointed if it was really magic.
He was good at it. It's okay, it wasn't.
Because there is a point where gambling is just a fun way to learn math.
And make money.
That's right. Once you learn the math and you continue it, that's when it can get into like, a problematic addiction.
No, I learned how to count cards. It's not that hard.
Yeah, he can count to 52
Now do
like
it
a
with
mother.
9 decks.
Frankie, you can't say that live. You're going to get banned from all the casinos.
Do it with 9 decks that shuffle after every
That one I
hand.
can't do. No, I can't do it with 9 decks. I do know how to horse bet though. My dad taught me that. He used to take me to the track when I was a kid, and he'd be like, "Son, this is gonna help you a lot when you grow up." And then he'd smoke.
talk
He'd
like
take
that
a
too.
drag of a cigarette, and then like kind of ash it on my head, and then drink a beer.
And then we go up to the window and we do a $2 bet.
Yeah.
I don't know. Frank always seemed more like a cockfighting guy. Or like dog fighting, maybe. I'm not sure.
Any kind of gambling will do. Any port in the storm.
All right, everybody, we are back at it again. We are outside around the campfire. This question comes from our good friends over at RPG Major. Go take a look at them. They're just an incredibly talented group of people who sing, and I like to imagine they're dancing. But they're just it's a lot of fun. So I'd go take a listen, and they're on all major streaming sites. But their question for us today: what's your personal theme song?
Ooh.
Are we answering this question in character?
Always.
Around the campfire.
Always. Oh, that's a good question. I gotta think about that one for a second. That might be it. That's not it. I can't get Pitbull in my head. Hang on.
All right. Well, for Maximilian Dupont, I'm thinking early Disturbed. So I'm thinking like a Down with the Sickness or Voices.
Can you give me a quick ooh, ah, ah, ah?
I'm not doing that. No,
Damn.
I used to actually do it in high school too. You're not getting it.
Defying Gravity from Wicked. And not just because the movie came out, but because as the person playing Anno Ning, that is the song that I used to hype myself up for every job interview I've ever gotten.
Oh, really?
And also before I took my career-defining entry exam, Defying Gravity.
Have you seen the movie?
No, I've seen the play many times.
When I tell you I listened to the movie soundtrack for like a week straight, and Defying Gravity was like the top one I was listening to, it gave me chills every single time. I think one time I cried in my car. I was like, what is going on? Are these emotions?
The power of musical
I
theater,
was like, are
baby.
these feelings?
This is the inspirational theatrical vibe that I think Anne would respect as musicians, bards of her time, performing artists of her time. Sing this about finding yourself and overcoming all odds.
I mean, instead of fame, you should be trying to go for that.
That's
kind of
fame.
influence. Well, you're right. You're right.
Astro Pitbull. To the moon.
Now, when, as I have mentioned in previous campfires, being raised as the village protector did not have a lot of exposure to music. However, since my device has been broken, it is whenever I turn it, it seems to sort of flip through a multidimensional array of possibilities, and in that I get little blips here and there, and every time the second dimension I flip through is just the dimension that belongs to Gimme 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 by ABBA. And I just get like 5 seconds of Gimme 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 then before I begin combat. So I suppose that is my theme song that has sort of just been thrust upon me, and I'm here for it.
A man after midnight.
You know, I think
Dua Lipa.
one of the songs I most miss is the types of music that I would hear when I was performing with my circus partners, and it really doesn't fit in the proper context outside of a circus environment. But as a fan of the classics, I do have to say I think my personal theme song is, or at least has been historically, dun 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 dun.
That's what I picture every time we're in combat. Every time it's Horatio's turn, I picture that soundtrack over all of his actions. It's been really discordant lately with the situations of him shooting someone in the head.
We're setting our whole village on fire.
Yeah.
Fun fact about that song: it used to be like a battle song. Like,
Oh, I have heard that.
traditionally, it's a battle. It's like a French battle song they used to do in battle.
Sounds like it needs to come back as a French battle song.
We can use the buttons.
Was it in a different pitch? Like, we,
No.
no.
I need to make
Exactly
some enchanted
that
arrows.
song.
Whistling arrows that sing that as it fires.
Oh, I love that.
Yeah, you
I
went.
already did mine.
Wah!
He went first.
I'm not doing
Oh, I totally missed it. Do it again.
No.
I'll hit rewind. Oh, that was it?
Yeah, Disturbed. Early
Oh,
Disturbed.
yeah. I remember that. Friends, Theo Blackthorne here. Also known as Teddy Thorne.
Teddy Thorne.
Teddy Thorne. It's the name I grew up with.
Very jazz-like.
Isn't it, though? My theme song's not.
Nah, I knew it wouldn't be.
I need some help. Do, 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 do. Money! Get away! You got a good job with education. You're okay.
My God.
Money! It's gas. Grab that cash with both hands and make a stash.
I can't believe we haven't been doing that every single time we walk onto a battlefield. But anyway. I guess we gotta start that, huh?
All right, everybody, I have to follow that.
I don't know why you put your dad as, at the end of this. He's so good.
That's not true. And I put it here. I put me here.
One of my favorite artists is Nick D, and he has a song called "Fine Apple," and I think that's my favorite song. It's pretty simple. He likes his water with lemon and lime. It's because they're better combined. Just kind of like you and I.
I don't think I've ever heard that.
I know who Nick D is. He is pretty good.
Be a fine apple. If you were woods, you'd be the fine print.
I like that song he does with Connor Price, where the first words on his song is him just going, ah!
Is that your theme song?
Yeah.
What is that song? I need to look this up so I don't sound crazy.
No, don't look it up. Please just
Just choose to sound
sit in
crazy.
the crazy.
All right.
Still Hot. That's what that song is.
Oh, it's still hot.
We are still hot.
Yeah, we are. Let's go.
Freddie just took off his jacket.
I did.
For Theo, can I recommend Let's Get Down to Business by Tiesto?
Oh, I thought you meant
Damn young people's
Eminem.
music. I don't know them songs.
Eminem Business is also pretty good. Let's get down to business. I don't got time to play
yeah.
around. What is this? Must be a circus in town. I can't sing the rest of it on the mic.
Here's episode 21, Somewhat Magic.
Jay, I got this, guys.
Come on, Jay!
I don't got this, guys.
Stupid Jay!
You say as you're running away.
Cowering in fear.
The beholder then looks at Anne because Anne's the last thing that hurt him.
Whoa.
Oh.
Hold on.
You let the quiet part out. I called this from the get-go.
I thought you said the beholder?
You said
What?
the beholder?
The elder? The
Yes.
elder? You're on the tape.
You said
hell
you
of
were
a
You outed it.
The
Shocker.
You said the inside part.
Elder Tromple looks at Anne and crunches his fist again and attempts to, and the teeth appear.
What you doing, pal?
What you got there?
Friend?
It's a 14 hit.
Sorry, I was looking at no.
That's awesome. Yeah. The
he just tried to
chomp
hurt me?
comes and oh yeah, you're charmed by me. Mm-hmm. Well, I can't go back on my word now, but the chomp just goes right over her head, and that's my turn.
And my heart breaks because my friend just did that, and I go, "What the fuck? What a waste of a charm, you idiot!" And I cast cutting words on him.
I didn't do any damage.
I think it's still a reaction.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
Is
missed
it-
though. I missed the
Oh.
and so I don't do any damage.
Yeah,
So,
I guess if you don't.
what a waste of cutting words.
Yeah.
Damn. Well, it hasn't happened yet.
Wait, so she's
wait.
still charmed or she's not?
She's still charmed because I missed my attack.
'Cause
And
you-
Oh, right.
okay.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. So I'm
And
just
I
And
gonna
if you take damage, yeah.
You had a
so
brief lapse of judgment.
yeah, that was 100% on me, and I don't.
So I'm just gonna be like, "What are you doing? What do you trouble? I thought we're good."
That's the end of his turn.
Stares.
Trogrum, Trogrum looks at Theo. He looks at Theo's back. He looks at Anne trying to like plead with
Just
the,
confused.
Yeah, with her enemy.
And
With my
me
friend.
just
Yeah,
in a bloody pulp on the ground.
exactly. And then readies his maul and takes 3 quick steps towards Elder Trample. Does a 21 hit?
That does.
Big number, big number.
Does that's 15 damage.
Woo!
Put this old man in the ground.
Break his ribs. Crack him in the temple.
Throw him down the stairs.
He can fly.
Put him in a shower. No
Put him in a
hand-
shower.
No handrails.
Oh my god.
15, right?
Yep. God,
His hand comes up.
you're killing me.
Yes, technically.
And a beam shoots out.
I'll say maybe what happens is Trogrum like jumps off the side, hits him with the bottom of his maul, brings the top of the maul down for the main part of the hit, and then while he's sort of like entangled in the air with him, he catches he sees the beam coming anyway.
Make a wisdom saving throw.
I'm not good at
You're
that.
so smart.
No, I'm not. I'm neither smart nor
You're
wise.
so smart.
You do.
Oh, a natural 20.
Oh, so smart. So smart.
That's 3 today.
I know.
All from you, by the way.
The beam comes out shooting, and you see the familiar sheep come and hit you, and you just kind of like get a little tired, and then you wake yourself back up.
I'm all jacked up on Mountain Dew.
Mountain can do.
Not today, sheep.
Can't hear you running away.
All right, who's next?
Oh, it's me.
It's you.
So I have to roll a wisdom saving throw to try to break the fear spell.
I am not EP.
I crouch even smaller and more. I try to slink even deeper into the wall, and I'm like, "Please, Trogrum, run!" That's my turn.
You can still attack.
In a quivering voice, I'm like, I
Swear to God, if this does it.
no, that did not.
All right. He doesn't even acknowledge it
He hasn't looked
and shoots a
one time.
ray. Make a strength saving throw.
So still probably, I rolled a 13.
I'm having fun with this fight. Enjoying this.
Hit a hand kind of just starts forming and comes out and just extends forward and grapples you and then just holds you and you're now restrained. And now we're back at the top of the order.
Hell yeah. Wisdom saving throw. Right?
Yes.
And have you even taken any damage?
No.
No. I somehow no.
The tank.
And the tank.
You're the
8.
secondary
I got
tank.
nothing.
Okay,
I
you're
have
still
trouble. What are we
charmed.
doing?
I'm the tertiary tank.
You're,
champ?
you're gonna play
I'm a
as
meat wall as well.
as if we're teammates now.
I know. That's why I said drop. I got that. What are we doing? What are we up to?
I wouldn't mind getting a little, hearing a little tune, getting a little blessed, or you know what I'm saying?
Oh, well, you know what? What's your favorite song?
I
got one for you.
Yeah, you got one?
All right. And I go,
I think she is faster than I am.
I pull out my pan flute, I go.
And this is not the time.
Bardic inspiration. To trouble. And that's my last
Trouble
Bardic
just starts bopping up and down like, yeah.
Give me a hot dog and bologna, chicken and macaroni, chilling with my homies. That's 1d6 to whatever you want.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Horatio, we are on our own.
Rachel's dead.
Horatio, it's you and I against this thing.
Okay. I do the same thing, still holding my hands in my cupping my flute in my hands. I whisper into it, and he just hears, "Suffer me now!" And he needs to make a wisdom saving throw.
24.
Okay. Man is wise.
He's so smart.
He is an elder.
Older doesn't mean wiser.
Apparently it does.
4 damage.
I am being proven wrong every single roll so far.
It is the beholder's turn, and the claw comes up.
You said the quiet part out loud again.
You do know they're level 4 though, right? Nothing.
We're doing okay.
There.
Quiet, back to your therapy talk with the dying woman. Back to hospice.
Whose turn is it?
It is
It's
The
trouble.
elder. Elder
Tromples.
It's not the beholder. The not beholder.
Tropple, which you guys just haven't noticed, but this entire time he's been holding a little bumblebee, and that's why I keep saying that.
What?
He's
Holding the bee.
the beholder.
I hate you
He's
so
holding
much.
the bumblebee. That's what he's been doing the whole time. I don't know what else you guys could be thinking. Anyway,
Okay.
his hand comes up and he crunches it around Horatio.
Okay.
Damn, that seems
Does
a
a
little bit aggressive,
7
pal.
Hit.
No.
And it just goes right over your head. He miscalculated how tall you were.
You'll get him next time, champ.
Oh yeah, wait, I'm inspired. I'm gonna see if my inspiration hits. There's a +3 to that hit.
No.
That was a pretty low roll to begin with.
You're a pretty good tank. All right,
Yeah, he's tough out there.
Yeah.
that's I believe Trogram, you're up.
Yes, I am.
I'm a highly dense individual.
I am going to attack recklessly. With this. Seeing Horatio dodge his way out of a potential chomp, Trogram feels inspired. I did not need to do that, but I did anyway. Does a 26 hit?
Oh,
Yes, it does.
Fucking better.
Another 15 points of damage.
Ooh, that's gonna hurt.
that's gotta hurt.
I'm assuming you're not attacking non-lethally at this point.
No, I still am.
Oh,
Yeah.
I'm gonna slit his throat when you're not
Describe
looking.
your non-lethal killing blow.
So, Trogram, having attacked this, the Elder Tromple, he has made a complete mess of the part of the device, the inner room of the device temple. There's broken dressers. There's books with their pages all ripped out. There's glassware just shattered all over the place. And finally, he sees a moment where Elder Tromple has his back pinned against the row of previous village protectors, previous village champions, and he runs up to him, takes 4 quick steps, and slams his maul into the middle of his chest, thus pushing both Elder Tromple and the wall of the device temple out into the air, 2 or 3 stories up, with a handful of the frames of these previous champions tumbling with them. Elder Tromple falls to the ground and lands on the ground of Trogram's village, and Trogram, still a little bit injured, grabs the pedestal from the device and says, "Quickly, we must go meet Talo." and takes off down the stairs and out into the crowd.
I'm sprinting down the stairs and I go, "You son of a bitch!" And
Meanwhile,
I'm
does
gonna go
Max
in.
see this old man get the Moscow elevator treatment?
So
I'm kicking his
by the way,
body.
Heather's dead. She's gone.
No,
No.
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 All right. Well, I left her.
Just walked away.
She's green.
I took a hat and a cane off of Rex, who is dead. No, Heather told me about him. None of them died.
We'll get to that.
All right.
I'm kicking Trample's body.
There's no time. We must go.
Regardless, I took a cane and a hat from Rex, and I just strolled on over to where I heard the thunder happen before.
Yeah.
And after they finish curbside stomping this elder, I walk up, and I go, "Hey, you guys look like shit."
I look great, you son of a bitch! I'm tiny kicking his body. Still. Stupid shoe. I'm taking his shoes. I'm taking his shoes. I'm leaving them tied together. I'm taking his shoes.
Do not take the elder's shoes. Respect the
That's
elder's
too late. I'm
shoes.
taking the other shoes.
Do not take his shoes.
I'm taking his shoes.
Do not take his shoes,
They're in
and
my
I will
inventory.
take
I'm
those shoes
taking his
from you.
I
Respect
took his-
the elder.
I pull
took
out my
his
dagger and I
shoes.
just start walking towards the elder.
Respect the elder. We killed him non-lethally.
I'll respect his
Give me
shoes.
one
I'll
reason,
leave-
Trogram.
I took his shoes.
There is a time and place for customs. This is one of those times.
All right, fine. I
I'm
shoot my
gonna take my
dagger.
cane and I hit the elder.
Traditions.
I feel like we're running out of time. I feel like we should go to.
Out of respect for the elder, I'm leaving
Yeah.
them tied together.
I felt FOMO, so I'm
we've
like,
got to
just
get
one quick
that.
hit.
Yeah,
Yeah, we've got to get
All
that
right.
To the
pedestal.
library.
I start limping my way towards the.
me too.
I would like to cast Cure Wounds on both of them. I'm just gonna burn 2 spell slots.
Thank you.
For allowing me to take Elder Trumple's shoes.
Okay, fine, whatever. Take his shoes. He's part of the upper echelon of the society. He can get some more shoes.
All right, it'll be 2D. You took my dates.
Oh yeah. I'll just give you all of these.
Oh, right.
All right. For Trogram, 8, 5 plus 4, 8 plus 9, 17. Back to you.
Wow.
That's a good
And
heal.
for Horatio, 5, 4, and 4. So 8 plus 5.
You see some of the, like,
Frankie?
8 plus 5, 13.
There you go.
you see some of the like necrotic patches on Dragram's body start to sort of heal over.
Yeah, the bleeding stops and I just scabs over, but I still look like crap.
Hey everybody, I just wanted to take a chance to show off the very talented group of people over at RPG Major. Here's a song they wrote. It's the musical staff training video for the Mages and Murloc, Wizards, and Spellbinding Arcade.
It's your first day. Welcome. We tried to write a handbook, but you all kept getting it wrong. So we've put our regulations into song. You've got it made. You've got it made. When you work at the Mages and Merlot, Wizards and Spellbinding Arcade. You've got it made. You've got it made. When you work at the Mages and Merlot, Wizards and Spellbinding Arcade. You've got it made. You've got it made. You've got it made. When you work at the Mages and Merlot, Wizards and Spellbinding Arcade. Arcade.
Welcome aboard! Watch your step!
You'll be here forever.
Where am I?
Thanks again to RPG Major. You can find them on all streaming platforms or check out their website at rpgmajor.com. What they do is just so incredibly impressive. I tried singing once. Never again. But thanks again to RPG Major. Go give them a like and subscribe. And now, back to the Dead Dragon Society.
So you guys carry the device, the
pedestal,
device pedestal to. You start walking to the library, and what you start noticing is that all the villagers that used to be, charming and happy, which you didn't notice before, they all start getting like that similar green glow through them. They start transforming a little by little, more and more. Just the pumping of their blood is just turning greener and greener and greener. As you get to the library, you see Talo, and he's just working away, getting all this stuff, and you finally see it. You see him. He has a chest, which none of you know about, and it says super amazing awesome items for the super amazing awesome party. And he goes quick, give me the pedestal.
I hand it over.
You hand it over and you hear like a clink clink clunk clunk clunk. He puts the crystal into the pedestal and it starts to hover, and then you see a blue portal, and he looks and he goes, I got you this chest of very useful things that I hope you guys can find help. Go find the first Forge Master and save us.
Let's go.
All right, I pick up the chest of things and waddle towards the portal.
I look at Talo and I whisper in his ear as I'm walking by, I know they're not that useful. And you can tell I'm the disembodied voice.
You whisper to me?
I run
No, I
into the
whisper
portal.
into Talo.
Oh.
I run into the portal.
You guys go into the portal.
As do I.
As do I.
I stroll in swinging my cane. That has a little bit of the Elder's blood on it.
As you guys go into the portal, everybody roll a dexterity saving throw.
For talking all that shit. Look
20,
what I got.
natural 20 plus 6. I blow
That
up.
is 20.
10.
1 second, I haven't done it yet.
9.
Capitalist Corner winning again with the rolls.
No longer have advantage on dex saves because I'm no longer raging. 7.
As the portals open, as the things go off, you hear an explosion. And all of you make it through with the chest.
I hear it and I make it through and I go, no! My inside massage.
My inside.
I didn't get it, but now I get it.
As you guys get through, you open the chest, and there's a little note. And inside of it, it goes, here are 5 magical items for all of you. Number 1, a finger bang glove.
Yeah?
You can't expect me not to laugh like a 6th grader.
Number 2, 3-shot Monty.
Okay.
Number 3 is a flower vase. Number 4 is a coin. It looks like just a regular coin. A book.
That's 5, right?
Yes, and a book. Oh, I guess there's 6 items. And a rod.
What is a 3-shot Monty?
I have no idea.
I'm guessing playing cards?
As you look at it,
Oh, is that the thing with the cups and the...
No, that's...
no, that's 3-card Monty.
Oh.
As you look at it, it's like a little tiny table with 3 shot glasses on it.
Oh, we know who's taking that.
I pick up the
I was
rod.
side-eyeing you.
You pick up the rod.
And so where are we, first of all?
As you look around, you notice just like a very simple road. You are now outside the village, and you can see the shrine behind you, and you can see the explosion take place. And then it goes all the way up to the very edge of the rod of the not the rod of the force field, and then almost in an instant, it all goes back to normal.
Whoa.
I inspect, like, I want to try to see if I can concentrate on the magical energy of the rod and activate it somehow.
Yeah. You notice there's a button just right on the top.
I press the button.
Okay. And the rod is just right there, and it's in your hand.
I'm putting the glove on.
Okay.
I'm taking the coin.
I inspect it to see if anything changed.
Nothing at the moment has changed.
I put the rod back down.
Okay, it falls to the ground.
I'll grab the book.
Okay.
Can I inspect it?
Yeah.
Yeah, I inspect it.
Okay. You look at it, and it looks like a magical tomb.
And I open it up.
As you open it up, you start reading, and it's just this great story of just love, war, loss. and by the end you're in tears. And
It was Twilight.
We've just been sitting here for like 6 hours while he reads an entire book.
and then you notice a little tiny black cat jump up on your shoulder, then jump down, close the book, and then sit on the book.
Hello,
Smart cat.
friend.
Aw, I miss my familiar.
I pick up the cat and the book.
You pick up the book and it just sits on the book.
Okay.
Peanut pokes his head out of my shirt, sees the cat, freaks out, and immediately ducks his head back in.
Squirrel,
I
this
have
is
gone to
competition.
You put on the glove.
Yeah.
You put on the glove and you.
I'm just finger gunning everyone.
As you start finger gunning all over the place, little magic missiles come shooting out of your hand.
I am joyous.
Trogrim picks up the flower vase.
You pick up the flower vase.
And he just looks at it like, the ornamental. He like looks in it.
As you look in it, it just crumples in your hand. And then right behind you, you see a little old man, and he goes, "Oh, thank you for that. How are you doing?"
He's got my familiar.
I'm fine and deeply confused. Who are you and what is your relationship with the vase?
And as you see it, and keep in mind, no one else can see this.
Oh, okay.
Talking to no one?
Yeah. And he's
I'm
just,
looking
and
at you
as
like-
you look at him, he's kind of clear a little bit, and he's just like, "Oh, I'm just a simple old man, and but unfortunately, I was cursed to the vase. And since you broke it, I'm now cursed to you."
Cursed.
I'm looking at everyone and looking at Trogrim.
And I turn to the rest of the party and I say, I have picked up a curse. You cannot see him, but he is beside me. He is an old man, and I do not know his purpose so far.
Okay, buddy. Okay.
That's fine. I got a stick that doesn't do anything.
Okay.
I tossed a coin into the air and I catch it.
As you catch it, you open up your hand and you see that it's heads.
Okay. And I look to Trogrim and I go, "Can he touch things?"
Can you touch things?
Yeah, and he goes and he kind of like goes up to a tree and just kind of like leans his shoulder and just kind of falls through it, and then comes back up and goes, "See."
No, you cannot touch things.
Ghost is as ghost. All right.
Try flipping your coin again and see.
Flip it again.
As you catch it, you open your hand and you see that it's heads.
Flip it again. I'm going to do this about 5 times.
You catch it in your hand, you open it up, and you see that it's heads.
Are both sides heads?
No, it's a perfectly normal coin.
It always lands on heads.
Do it one more time.
And you lands in your hand, you open your hand, and it lands on heads.
I say, can I see that for a second?
No.
I slap it out of his hand.
I go to grab it. I like hold it tight.
Quick question: where were you guys standing? Like when you were like just like as you go to slap it out of his hand, like how far away were you, and like what they like describe?
My idea is I'm assuming we're all just kind of crowding around this
Same.
box
Okay.
of stuff. So I just wanted to slap it out of his hand to make it fall on the ground.
Okay. Want to roll against each other?
Yeah.
Sure.
Fight.
What would this be? Fuck.
I haven't been able to roll well in like 4 sessions.
Sleight of hand.
Sleight of hand. Okay.
Yeah.
Killing me.
Do we level up?
14. Yes, please, for the love of God.
14.
That is 9.
9.
14.
You hold on to the coin.
All right, perfect.
I pick up the rod again and try clicking it again.
How many times do you click it?
3 times.
Okay. Nothing happens.
Nothing happens.
Try 2.
While everyone is working, I want to start performing a ritual of detect magic.
Okay.
I am going to look to Mr. Blackthorn and I'm going to go ahead and telepathically beam him. I'm going to go, "We can use this to make money." I say we go betting.
I like the way you think.
Let's hustle some suckers.
Has anyone have checked out this little shot glass table?
One more time just to see.
Yeah, catch it.
Heads.
Beautiful. Beautiful.
Interesting.
No, we haven't checked it out yet. Can I have the shoes be nunchucks?
You can try.
They're genie slippers or
Yeah.
elf slippers.
Yeah.
They're soft.
Yeah, but like, can I use them like nunchucks?
No.
I'm thinking they look like Renaissance era shoes.
Well, I kept them tied together though.
Shoes. I thought they were gloves.
No, my gloves
No,
are
the
magic
shoes
missiles.
she took from the elder.
Oh, right.
The elder beholder.
Are
Also-
you sure I can't use them like nunchucks?
I'm pretty sure you can't use them
All
as
right, I'm
nunchucks.
gonna try.
Okay, you can
So,
try.
Can I roll to see how many Silmamin I stole before we left? Because I thought we were gonna blow up, so I was just taking random shit to take it.
Yeah, sure.
What do I roll? How many Silmamin do you want to give me?
Roll a d10.
D10. Where are you, my gorgeous?
Fine.
Here.
Nunchuck question mechanic question mark is no.
3.
3. That is 2.
All right, I got 2 Silmamin. I'm gonna take them out, and I'm gonna go to Trogrim, and I'm gonna go cook these. One for you, one for me.
Never.
Why are you like this, Trogrim?
Because you stole from my village.
You don't know that I stole these.
Oh,
I
where
could've
do you?
bought-
You just happened to get some
I
Mammon
could have bought them legitimately. You don't know me like that. Now cook them.
Does a beholder
Make-
wear
make
shoes
me.
on their eyes on the bottom?
It was a person. That
We sleep at the same campfire. You're gonna cook these for me eventually. I hope you know that.
Theo, you seem to not show much interest in these trinkets.
Put my soul method back.
Well, I picked up the book.
Oh, the
I
book.
have the book with the cat.
right,
I
you
have
did.
a,
Yeah, why
a
is there
new
6?
cat friend.
I pick up the little table with the shot glasses.
Okay. You see the 3 shot glasses.
Good. If I have detect magic going,
Yeah.
can I sense what type of school of magic there? Or the
I think that they like you guys, once you picked it up, you all knew kind of what this was.
yeah.
One of the 3 shots will make you, if once you drink it, will make you tell the truth. The other 2 won't do anything, and you don't know which one it is. It's one of the 3.
You got a 1 in 3 shot
Yes.
of drinking the truth serum.
Yes.
Okay. If are they like full glasses of liquid? Like you can't.
Do they refill?
Yeah. You look at it and you can tell that's whiskey inside.
Is it like a bottle? Like could I put it in my backpack, or is it going to just spill everywhere?
Theoretically, it would spill everywhere. Yes.
Interesting.
These are practically useless.
Yeah, unless we have a bottle we can store these in, I don't think where this is going to be particularly useful.
Also,
I
if
always
these are
tell the
magic, do
truth.
they refill?
I don't know. What'd you say?
I always tell the truth. I don't need the serum to tell.
I pick up the rod again, and I'm trying to sense what school of magic is
I thought you were
associated
about
with
to
the rod.
hit me.
You pick up the rod
Bippity boppity boop.
and you can tell it's somewhat magic.
It's somewhat magic.
Yes.
I should be able to identify what school of magic it is if it's magical. I mean, as part of detect magic.
Yeah. It's the school of somewhat.
The school of somewhat.
Yeah.
You're the worst.
I click it 15 times.
15 times.
Yeah.
Yeah, I turned to. Sorry, you click it 15 times. Never mind.
Okay.
I get confused by that. What's that? Why? What's the school of somewhat?
I don't
There
know.
is no school.
Oh,
Yeah. I turn to Horatio and I say, "Listen, as a barbarian, let me impart a small amount of advice onto you. Press that button until something happens."
I just keep pressing the button.
Okay. Nothing happens.
I turn to the ghostly specter and I say, do you have a name? What do I call you?"
Voss.
Voss.
And Voss, you are a spirit of some sort, a ghost?
Somewhat some of this, some of that.
Where do you sit? Are you a genie? Do you come with wishes?
Oh no.
So you are just bound to me for what do I do to get rid of you?
Okay, I guess we can talk a little bit about what this is.
What are we?
Every time we fight, you get stronger. You get +1 for every strength, every continuous fight we do. But every charismatic, every time you try to convince someone to not fight, every time you try to convince someone to not fight, we reset and you lose all of that added bonus. And every time you talk out of something, talk your way out of something, our charisma goes down.
So every time we fight, we get +1 to what? Sorry,
Strength.
strength,
Everyone gets +1 to strength?
or just me?
Just you.
Yeah. And every time we go a peaceful route, I lose the entire strength bonus.
Yes, and it's going to be kind of like going back and forth. So every time, the more peace it goes, the strength, the negative modifier goes up. The more fighting we go,
You get like a blood fury.
Yeah.
You're like,
He's a sweet old man who wants you to murder.
Okay, here's the thing. This is going to be hard to believe, but the Spectre tells me that we need to fight more, and I will become better at fighting because of that.
I think we need
really?
to. Well, I think,
Yes, trust me, his name is Voss.
the muscle-bound barbarian with a maul tells us we need to fight more.
You
haven't-
sound insane, and I'm all here for it.
I'm taking a look around everyone, like Trogrim talking to himself, Max flipping the coin forever, Theo just staring at a black cat, and then what I assume is Horatio like with a clicker pen going.
Yeah, I'm like holding it against my palm, and I'm just going like.
I go, Matt, can I suggest that we set up camp and take maybe just a very long nap for just kind of reset here?
That sounds great. Well, about this Voss, since he was with the rest of the items, does he know anything about him?
Voss, do you know anything about the... Can you hear Max? Do I have to relay everything to you, or like...
Yeah, I can hear him.
Okay, great. Can you answer the question?
Wait, so what did he say?
I zoned out. Can you ask the question again?
Does Voss know anything about these items?
Voss wants you to ask the question again.
Okay, does Voss know anything about these items? Because I was spying on you, boy, but honestly, he was just throwing random shit in the
Voss?
chest.
Yeah, I kind of like the shoes a little bit.
Voss kind of likes the shoes. Do you know anything else about the items?
But the shoes that I stole off of a corpse?
Yeah.
I can't. I'm not asking you. That's just for my own.
We can't hear
page
you.
clarity. Yeah.
Yeah, I like the shoes.
He likes the shoes.
God,
He is
so
real.
useless.
I start waving the rod around, just going bippity boppity boop.
How many times have you clicked it? Give me a number.
380 times.
Okay, nothing happens.
I keep clicking it as fast as I can.
Great. Are we going to be setting up camp?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, as we're setting up camp,
Yeah, we get a long rest.
um,
I'm at 1,500 clicks now.
give me an exact number.
1,527.
27. Okay. You're clicking. Are you at all helping set up the camp as you're clicking?
Everyone else
Or
is
you-
setting up around me,
So
and
you're
I'm
just
like
sitting there
hyper-fixated.
going like this.
No, faster than that.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
So you're not moving. You're just clicking.
Wait, give him your pen. Give him your pen.
So
Wait,
you're
no,
not.
give him your pen.
Give me your pen. I'm doing. I just made it. I think I just broke
It's
your
not a
pen.
good pen. Okay, but you're not moving.
I'm like kind of pacing back and forth around.
Okay, so but you're okay.
Yeah.
Nothing happens. Give me the pen back.
Sorry.
I'm not getting up. I'm
Yeah,
big.
Okay, so night starts to come. Camp's all set up.
Campfires talk.
Campfire's talking. Horatio's bed is around 10 feet away. How many times have you clicked? Give me exact number of how many times you've clicked.
2,264.
As you walk with the rod, you make it to your bed, and nothing happens.
2,265.
Are you at your bed?
Yes.
What happens when you're at your bed?
What happens when I'm out?
Yeah.
What do you mean?
Like, do you just get in bed?
I'm just standing over my bed. I'm just
Okay.
walking towards it.
As you walk away from the bed, because you're just like frantically
Yeah,
clicking,
yeah.
you get around 5 feet away from where you originally clicked.
Yeah.
The rod locks in place about 5 feet where you originally clicked, and it doesn't move.
So it's an immovable rod, but you need to place it 5 feet away after activating it? All right, I stop. I'm trying to move it, and I'm budging it, and I, like, what? Come on. And I just, I'm pulling my full force of weight against it.
Okay. Make a strength check.
Like it's an immovable rod.
Natural 20.
Oh, God damn it.
Bend to my will.
Actually, no. So you start pulling on the rod, and you're just so successful. Your muscles are bulging. Sweat starts to happen.
Yeah.
And your hands slip a little bit, and the rod moves back kind of like in a circle, moves back towards where you originally clicked it, and then stays in that position where you originally clicked it, and you immediately recognize it as the somewhat movable rod.
The somewhat so it can move within 5 feet of wherever you click it.
The school of somewhat magic.
The school of somewhat magic.
Listeners, you can't
I
see this,
click
but
it
I am
again.
rubbing my temples.
It then falls to the floor, and you can move it around normally now.
All right, I click it again, and I stand 5 feet and 6 inches away from Trogrum to the best of my judgment, and I throw the rod at him. Say, heads up!
As you throw the rod, it goes around to 5 feet, hits an invisible wall, and then moves back to its original spot.
So now it's locked in space where I originally clicked it.
It's sitting there where you originally clicked it. Yes.
Okay, so it moves out. It can move within 5 feet, and then it will always return back to its spot.
I like that. That's good.
All right.
And
All right.
with that,
There
I'll
will-
see you all next time.
Oh my
There
Our
will be a-
long rest.
There will be a way to use
Yeah.
this.
Yeah,
That'll be a long rest.
We level up.
Yeah, we all level up.
I will say I love the scene of the campfire talking. You're over there playing with a rod, like just kind of throwing it around. You're talking to nobody.
He's there. He's real.
Me and Theo are just in the corner, just flipping it and discussing how we're gonna scam suckers out of their money.
Sun on my face, it's a brand new day, and it's telling me it'll all be okay. All the clouds and the rain, that's of yesterday. Yeah, I'm telling you, it'll all be okay. It's a good day. It's a good
What is up, YouTube?
Smash that like button and let's do
Absolutely obliterate that like button.
Punch your
If it's
computer
still-
screen.
If it's still on your screen by the end of it,
Yeah.
you're not doing it right.
Double tap the screen.
Download Windows Vista / Windows 98 screensaver malware software that eats your screen and eats that like button.
And also turn on your notification bell to get sometimes irregularly notified, but whenever we post.
It'll all be okay. It's a good day.